Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Bluey's Big Play. I am literally doing this on the day that I'm putting this up. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's been a busy week for me, and so I haven't been able to keep up as quickly, or at least in advance, as what I usually do. So I'm sure my neighbors are wondering, why is he watching Bluey at 5 o'clock in the morning? This is 49 minutes long. It is from 2026. It's brand new. I was mistaken. I thought this was something that it is new to Disneyland. This is actually a stage production that has probably toured Australia and maybe the UK. I'm not sure where else it's been. Maybe even more places. But it's done it's made in conjunction between the BBC and the Australian broadcasting and things like that. It's a live stage play. Parents bring their kids. It's a room full of toddlers and preschoolers. Maybe the oldest kid is like 7. Who knows? But it is just like the show you know and love. If you don't know what Bluey is all about, well, let me tell you, it's it's a show that it's for kids. It's about Australian dogs, a family of 4, mom and dad, Bingo, the little sister, and Bluey, the big sister. And they just have normal life adventures for the most part around the house. The girls like to play, and sometimes well, very often they have to trick their mom and dad, well, mostly dad, into playing with them. Although he seems pretty game, even though he's very much pretends that he's otherwise distracted. They're good parents, and there are conflicts sometimes. There's a little trouble. The girls get into a little bit of trouble, but excuse me. but they, but yeah, it all works out in the end. It's a pleasant, it's fun, it's actually funny. If you're an adult, it is one of those kids' cartoons that you will not be annoyed at watching. I don't know how you could, especially if you're a parent. If you've got little ones in the house, one, they'll be mesmerized. Usually, I haven't found a kid who isn't. They'll be mesmerized by the adventures of these little dogs, and I mean, it's pleasant to look at, and it's full of joy, and that's kind of what you want. Are there lessons? Yeah, sort of. It's not the kind of thing that it's just like, today we're going to learn about sharing. It's like you do with a lot of them. They hit you over the head with a lot of educational programming. But in these situations, I know I'm getting into the general Bluey stuff, not this specifically, but I will get to it in a second. In these situations, these stories, it's more specific about the kind of things that you would go through in your normal life growing up as a kid. So, in this one especially, I don't know if this is like a drawn from other stories, because I haven't watched all the episodes. I've watched a few, and the shorts and things like that. It's animated, in case you don't know. It doesn't look like this all the time. This is the stage show, full body puppets, really, with the original voices of the cast. So it's all pre-recorded, and these puppeteers move these characters around the stage. But let's just say in this story, spoilers, be ready. In this story, their situation, their dad is trying to fix something with the lawn, and he's gotten an article sent to him on his phone. The core of the story could not have been made 20-30 years ago. Dad has an article sent by Lucky's dad, a neighbor. Lucky is one of the kid's friends, and his dad is in this. He's just known as Lucky's dad. And he sends him an article about taking care of grubs in his yard. Doesn't want any more grubs in the yard. And the girls want to play with their dad. Mom and dad, they want to play. That's all the girls want to do. They want to play. They want to have fun. And dad is really interested in... he's tired. He's a dad. He wants to just figure out this problem with the lawn and learn about the grubs. But the girls hide the phone from him. And it turns into a game of cat and mouse, really. And it's all pleasant. Dad he gets never grumpy enough that he is actually angry. But it just the keeping the phone away from him turns into a game that he plays along with, and that's kind of the charm of all of this. Is that even if the girls are bad, mom and dad take it in stride. I imagine there's some episodes maybe they might not take it in stride as well, but yeah, I don't know. In this one, it's the entire story is just trying to get the phone away from dad, keep it away from dad, and then between the girls, they fight too. Little Bingo wants to. Bingo is that's mom actually. That's mom. Bingo is a little sister dog, and she's copying Bluey, and Bluey's not liking that, but mom sets her straight, and it sort of reflects a little bit upon mom too, because Bluey finds out that mom has a sister, that she was the little sister at one point, and there's lessons to be learned by adults. She lost touch with her sister. They don't talk as much, and you gotta take care of your siblings and your sister as much as you can. So that's you don't lose contact, that kind of thing. So yeah, there's not just lessons for little kids. There's lessons for adults. So what we get here, like I said, it's a 49-minute performance. Part of the charm of watching this is watching the audience. They always, when something silly happens on stage, they cut to the kids in the audience and the parents. They have them in their laps. They're singing along. They're reacting to everything. They're laughing and giggling, and there is absolute joy in the room. It's undeniable. It's just fun. And of course, by the end, there's certain times they get the kids involved in the show to help make noise, to hide the sound of the dad's phone when it starts vibrating, so he can't find it. He has it on silent, so the kids get to play along, but they're also blown away. Like going to Disneyland yourself, just going there and seeing characters, just the princesses, or Mickey and Minnie, or Donald and Goofy. You get to see them and take your pictures with them. They don't necessarily get to take their pictures with them. Maybe they do after the show. I don't know. But in this case, you get to see them performing on stage, and the voices are the voices that they know and love. So it's a fun little experience. I think if I had a little one with me, I would just watch them, just to see the absolute joy and craziness that goes through their little minds as seeing their favorite characters in person. So that would be just really fun to do. But yeah. There is something at Disneyland currently. There is a Disneyland activation back towards the back of the park near It's Small World. You can check their app. I don't think it's the same story. There's music, there's songs and performances and photo ops and other things. There's food, there's special Bluey themed food back at that. I don't know if there's reservations to get into the show or long lines or whatever. But if you go to the Disneyland park, it's worthwhile checking out, especially if your kids love Bluey and you're somewhere in Anaheim at the time. So make some time for that. If you got little ones or big ones, you just want to go see it yourself, that's fine. Nobody will judge you. I might go try to see it if I can, although I'll wait till I go with my friends' kids. So that's what I'll do. Hopefully it'll be around till then. So yeah, definitely worthwhile watching if you have people in your family, people that you know who love Bluey. It's one more special bonus long episode. So, but live action. Let's pick tomorrow's episode. 34. If you don't know what I do here, I've watched everything on Disney Plus. I'm about to watch everything on Disney Plus. And it's all randomly picked for me. I don't know what I'm going to watch from day to day. That number you saw correlates to a spreadsheet I have here, and it's all color-coded, and it's all, gives me opportunities to watch different things, basically until I run out of things on Disney Plus, and I'm going to run out this year, unless Disney decides to add a ton more stuff that I'm not aware of. And so far, we're almost at 2,400 episodes. 2,400 straight days. Not stopping since 2019. Yeah. Me being stuck at home during the pandemic, that kind of helped. So, to me. I could have canceled this anytime, but this one, okay, this will be the last. There's a lot of lasts in the past few days, especially. This will be the last thing that I have to watch with this performer. In fact, it's the 20th anniversary for this performer. We're going to be watching the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special. Yes, I've seen her movies. I've seen her series. I haven't watched the whole thing. When I see series, I don't watch the entire series. I watch the 1 or 2 episodes, depending on how it goes. But yeah, shorts, movies, series, reality shows, which I don't like, and behind the scenes documentary type things, and also concerts, performances. And this is a look back probably at the last 20 years of Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana, the 20th anniversary special, is what we're watching next tomorrow on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that after I get some sleep.